Welcome to the Narrowboat that James built. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. Clearly this is an overdub. The lister was drowning out the sound of everything. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It is Thursday and we are trying to get as far as we can. It's a little bit cold and damp though, but we'll try not to let that deter us.
Well, the sun is breaking. This is a welcome relief. Just gone past Maiden Wharf. Just rested the cover up here on top of the solar panel because obviously it's not going to pick up any solar just yet, and also just in case it absolutely tipped it down, Will and I need the cover at quite close to us. Oh, this is one of those up and over horseshoe bridges. Yeah, it is. Lovely view around here. We're really high up. Uh-oh, roadworks ahead. Bridge 32. Will's just inside making a brew.
What's the bridge number, buddy?
We've just gone down 32.
We're at Hayford.
We're at Hayford, yeah, that's right.
8 miles to Gayton Junction.
8 miles to Gayton, okay. 2 miles an hour, that's 4 hours. We'll be there by midday, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, matey. Alright, what happens at Gayton Junction, though? What is that? Where can you go at that junction?
I'll get back to you on that.
Right, okay, mate. I think that's the arm that goes to Northampton, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I think you can turn left to Northampton or carry on straight and carry on down the GU.
You go on straight on.
Alright, geezer.
You alright?
Yeah. What a name. Brilliant. Just as a little treat. Oh, power. Oh yes. The fridge was so cold yesterday that my milk froze, so I've turned it right down. That's a fantastic sign though. Right, 2 milky coffees. I'll put a splosh of whiskey in it. Mate, do you want a tot of whiskey in yours? This is ridiculous. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet. Just a little tot. There we go. Cheers. There you go, matey. Oh, blimey, that's more than a Todd in that one. Yeah. Is that alright for you? Yeah. Check this boat out. Oh my word, that's pretty. Whoa. Oh, yes. Not sure about on a canal in Birmingham, but just come into Bugbrook, which from my memory is the start of a new page on our old book. Our old book blew away yesterday, the book that John gave us, so that's slightly annoying. So now we're just having to wing it. We got the Collins book, so we're referring to that. But a few things to note. So at the moment, it's kind of 8:30 in the morning, and the solar's all working nicely. It's covered in raindrops, and it's picking up some amps. We can put our mugs down there, and along the gunnels. And at pretty much any revs, they don't vibrate off the boat, so that's good to know. Standing here, I've got a good view down into my little inspection hatch. So I'm still not, you know, it's just the way it is, you're just always nervous. But the other thing is, last night, and I might be able to show you later on in the dark, but these lights here in the floor panels, which are constantly on because I haven't put a switch in them yet, are really good because they're constantly on. It always gives like a route through the boat. It gives us some illumination. Oh, there you go. Yeah, perfect. So I think I'm going to install one of those in the bathroom as well, just to give a bit of illumination. It really works well. It's a bit like those lights you have down aisles in airplanes. Yeah. But yeah, so we have moored up by Bridge 47. Just come through there, and the weather's kind of given us a bit of a break, so Will is folding up the cover. I cannot seem to do this, but he's managed to get the knack somehow. But we found a bit of kind of room here, so we thought this would be a good little spot to do it. This is one of those lovely up and over bridges for horses, so you can go all the way around.
Gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty?
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. Anyway, get back to work, you.
Scrambled egg.
All right, I'm on it. This is the garage I was talking to you the other day about. I've got all of this room around there. Okay, I can move some of that. Actually, I'll move it now. That conduit can get out of the way. But yeah, loads of room. There's my scraper. It's nice and dry in here, so that's all a good sign. So yeah, in here, I put my coal down there, or I could shimmy it down there. I've got another chair to put down there, and then I've got my big lounger, and my rain cover goes in here. So it's all pretty good. That is such a nice view out of my door. Where are we?
Exactly there. Arm End Bridge. Turnover. Bridge. Oh no, I beg your pardon. Turnover Bridge.
Right. Okay.
Turnover Bridge.
So we're near Gate and Junction.
The Gate and Junction is about 200 yards.
Sweet. And then we got the Blisworth Tunnel not far after that. Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Here we come.
Then
and then there's the tunnel. And that's the curry house we're aiming for.
Right, okay. Let's stock up on food. Oh, that's worked a treat. Is it all right, mate?
Beautiful.
All right, I've got some scrambled eggs.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Right, so we've stowed the cover away because I reckon we're going to get away with not much rain now for the rest of the day. But we are going into the tunnel soon, so I'm just going to prepare the boat for that. Not much I really need to do, apart from on this one I think I'm going to angle up the tunnel lights a bit more because I don't want to be blinding people as we go through it. So I reckon a bit higher up. They need to be able to see it, but it is quite, kind of gives a lot of light off, so angling them up more. See, that one there is pointing straight at them. They're not going to thank me for that at all. Right, they'll probably vibrate back down by the time we get there. Yeah, that's better. Will's just getting his gloves, which have been warming in the engine room.
Beautifully dry.
Nice.
Toast.
Right, we're off and we're going to Gayton Junction, yeah?
Yes, indeed. It's just round that corner.
Just round that corner, then we'll get the tunnel lights on and then we'll go through the Blisworth.
It's Canal tunnel open to navigation.
The third longest.
Third longest. 3,076 yards.
Bloody hell, that's over a mile. That's nearly a mile and a half. That's nearly 2 miles.
It's not far shy of 2 miles, to be honest.
Jeez.
It's 1 3/4 miles long. So it could easily take an hour if we're chugging along.
Yeah, that is going to take an hour. Bloody hell. Right, let's get Carol's thermos ready.
Lady Jane.
Yeah, she's been at North Gilworth a few months ago.
Wow, look at that.
She's a gorgeous boat.
She's only small, but she's pretty.
Oh, she really is. Stunning. Right, we're following this boat in. Let's go. Blisworth Tunnel opened in March 1805, length 2,812 metres, average time to travel 25 minutes. Okay, well, that's not so bad.
That's not so bad at all.
And we're following someone, but we're getting a bit close. Let's hold back.
There's the tunnel keeper.
There's the tunnel keeper. This does not look wide enough for 2 of these. And there's boats coming. Oh my word, there are definitely boats coming.
Is that?
Yeah, I can see lights straight ahead.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my word. Here we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well, this feels totally different to yesterday because there's a boat ahead of us that we're behind. There's another boat ahead of that coming towards us. This feels a little more like a ride at like a fancy Disney place. This is quite surreal. But you'll see my tunnel lights now pointing much more up to the top of the tunnel. I'm getting some kind of radial light going around the edges, which is fairly useful, but we're also just getting the torches to give us a bit more direction.
On the oven or on the hob?
On the hobs, mate. Behind the hobs they are. I'm basically going to head for the centre until that boat gets a lot closer. That's going to be my plan. Will's just mentioned something, which is actually this is the, oh look, it's the first leak, mate. Look up here. Put your light at the ceiling.
Oh wow!
Look, there's an air hole. Whoa! Whoa! That was amazing. Will's just made a good point. The boat coming ahead of us has got its tunnel lights on facing right at us, which at the moment is blinding. When that boat gets next to us, that is going to be impossible to see anything. So you guys were all right to moan at me months ago when I put my tunnel lights in and point them straight ahead. You said, what about everyone coming against you in a tunnel? I'm going to tell this guy the same thing. Whoa, now you can't see anything. That is so hard. Yeah, I did tell him the light was bright. Right, we can see again. There doesn't look like to be another boat ahead of us. Well, there is, obviously, there's still that boat. But it doesn't look like the boat's coming against us now, which is good. Right, there are more boats coming. We have not long left in the tunnel. What does that say? 300 metres. Just going dead slow past these guys. Hugging the side as much as I can. Plenty of room there for them by the looks of things, so it should be okay. Afternoon, mate. Right, and here's another one. Oh, and there's another one after that. Blimey.
What's the daisy, mate?
Oh, what's he done? What's he done?
doing?
We just come into the end of the Blisworth tunnel. And there's a boat just come in on the piss, which is not helping at all.
Right, you're getting close my side.
Get your head out of the way.
Yeah, I will.
Get your head out of the way, Will.
Yeah, will do.
Right. The end of the Blisworth tunnel. Blimey. Took a bit of a battering, I think, in there.
A little bit. But we're through.
6 boats. Right, let's go.
Through. Where's he going?
Oh, God knows. Mr. and Mrs. Weaver.
Yeah, yeah.
Just come out of the tunnel here,
Right.
and that's the curry house.
Okay, have we got a lock to do now?
No,
You sure?
yes.
There's a lock at Stoke Bruerne. There's 2 locks in Stoke Bruerne.
But not before the curry stop.
Okay. Whew. I think that's all the tunnel's done now, mate.
Exciting. Hello there.
Right, we've got to Stoke Bruerne. We were going to stop for a curry here. It's a really good Indian restaurant, but neither of us fancy it after that scrambled egg. So we're going to... Will's walking down to that lock and we're going to make our way through it now. Right, we're doing Stoke Bruerne locks on our own this time. And the wind was really strong. So I did a 360 there. Just had the... There's a bit of a gongoozling hotspot over there. Anyway, we're in the lock. Whew. What I'm starting to discover is that each lock behaves differently. So when you open the lower sluices, sometimes the boats push towards the front, sometimes push towards the back, suck towards the back. So I'm just using my foot to adjust where the boat is, just to keep it forwards basically, or nicely in the middle. I don't want to go anywhere near the sill, obviously. So how I look is just make sure that I'm always level against the brickwork like that. There we go, I'm doing all this with my foot. There we go. Stopped again. Just got to keep controlling it. Right, we've got 7 locks to do in this flight, and it looks like Will has enlisted the help of a volunteer for the to help us with the first gates. Right, now this is an ideal scenario because we can leave these gates open for the boat coming up, and the boat coming up can leave his gates open for us, and it also means that the lock is set for us. As it is, this lock is set for that guy. Oh, it looks like there might be 2 of us going down on this next one. Oh, windy. Contact. Oh no. Avoided. So I said to Will, if we're the only ones using this lock, I'm going to pretend he's not here and do this one on my own. so I just start to learn the technique. Because from watching other vloggers, they've definitely got it down to a T. So then, holding the centre line, I'll bring the boat to a nice gentle stop. And then I'll attach the bow line as well. Okay, so I've tied off the boat-ish. I got my windlass. Now I can set the lock. And it's pretty much set. Just need to let a little bit more in. It's on the other side. All right, now I've come up here, I realise it's a whole flight. I might see if I can try to do this mostly on my own. All right, let's see what we do. Okay, the lock is set for me to come in. Paddles are down. Good. It's bloody windy though. Got my windlass. Right, I've got my centre line here. I'm slowly moving the boat now into the lock, where I'll tie it off and then get my windlass and close the gates and empty the lower ones. Lower the lower ones, should I say. I'm doing this on my own. Okay, into neutral. It's really windy. Reverse, a few revs, get it to stop. Once it's in here and it's stopped, then I'm alright. I can control it. Right, so I'm closing the gates, and the idea is keep the engine running on the boat and control the boat with the ropes. I've got to look after the lock. Now open the lower sluices very slowly. But I'm going to go on that side and do that one first because that's where the boat is. So very slowly. All the ropes are on. Check. Right. Okay, now I'm going to open the opposite paddle. Boat's got a bit of slack. We're well forward of the sill. But it's going to start to suck the boat forwards possibly now. Water level's dropping again. So go back, get the centre line. It's looking alright. It's not moving much. That's where I want it in the lock. Right, it's now started to rain, so Will's going to go inside. The other thing I've managed to do is get myself near the steps, because when I open the paddles, I'm not going to pull the boat out on the rope, so I'm going to do it the proper way. Go down the stairs, mount the boat, and drive around. Okay, gates open, windlass, centre line. Okay. Okay, get down the steps, put it forwards. I've got the 3 lines. Looks like this. Oh right, that's been set for us. Can we go straight through? Oh, it's waving us through, that's the result. Right, we're doing pretty well. Just waiting for these last 2 boats to come through this lock. And I think this might be the last lock. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure if this is the 6th or 7th. Will has again worked non-stop today. He's done brilliantly with this flight of locks. We've been helped out, but we were just talking. We thought this was the 7th, and I can just see. I don't think he's noticed it yet. There's another one right through there. Oh, no. I promised him this one was the last one. I've just crept round the corner. There's another one through there. I literally don't have the heart to tell him. Oh well. Well, this is a bit of a relief. Looks like we can go straight into this one. Well, that does look like some massive drop. Looking at the lower level of the cup. Oh, bottom lock. That's a relieving thing to see. Yeah.
So, in front of us is Bridge 56.
Okay. Is that the long stretch we're doing in a minute?
Yeah,
Right,
it
okay.
is. And then we go to page 76.
Oh, I hope there's Cosgrove on page 76.
Ooh. And down we come.
Yeah.
Down we go.
Is there any locks?
No locks, no locks, no locks, no locks, no locks. Into Cosgrove, Rock Wharf.
Fantastic. And where's the aqueduct crossing the Great Ouse? We want to get to there. Is there a lock before there?
No, there's no locks. The
Sweet.
first lock is here, Cosgrove Lock.
And that is the aqueduct, mate. That's where we want to go.
Okay.
That's where we're gonna head for dinner. So how many miles do you reckon that is?
That's the
from where
Great
we are?
Ouse Aqueduct.
Yeah,
there.
that's where we want to be.
Let me work it out.
Right, you work out the mileage. Boy.
Gate Junction,
Yeah.
9¼ miles.
Okay, so Gator was 9¼ How far have we come since Gator?
Come about.
That was the Northampton branch, wasn't it, Gator?
Yeah, we've come about 3 since then.
And how many was it?
9. So I think we've got about 6 miles to go.
6 miles to go, 2 miles an hour. 3 hours, mate.
Yeah, well,
Bloody hell, this is doable. This is doable.
yeah.
Miserable now. It's been raining for about an hour, quite heavily. It's blowing a bit of a gale as well. We've got to try to close down on Cosgrove. Will wants to go through the lock and cross the aqueduct over the Great Ouse. I just want to get indoors. Right, I've just done Cosgrove Lock. The rain's abated for the moment. Yeah, it's eased off. So just up ahead of us is the aqueduct. So we're going to go for it, and we're just going to. Well, Will was just saying we've got 2 hours of light left now. It'd be better to get that done now rather than kind of set us back a bit tomorrow. So we're going to pootle on forwards. Right, we're closing in on the aqueduct now. Wind's picked up a bit. Does it say in the book how high this thing was?
You know, I haven't read anything about it at all.
I guess we didn't think we were going to get this far. But alas, we have. Right, here we go. We are just about to approach the entrance to the aqueduct. Oh my God, is that there's a rail on our starboard side, but on the port side, literally, there's nothing.
A whale?
What?
You mean a whale?
I didn't say whale.
Okay. A railing?
A rail, yeah, a rail.
Right.
But on the other side, there's
no,
nothing.
No, sheer drop.
Oh my God, that is a sheer drop. Right.
It's only going to be a steel tube, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but at least that one looks better because it's got a path on the side.
What do you want on that side?
Another path, even if it's fake. To get back is a little bit scary. That is high up.
Look at that.
Whoa, what a place to bank. Oh my word.
It's windy, isn't it?
Well, it's windy, but
Windy.
water view.
What a lovely view. Great Ouse.
The Great Ouse.
Great Ouse.
Wow. What an amazing view that was.
This is the vertigo, isn't it?
Oh, that's the edge I was saying about. Wow. Right, we're going to moor up. No, we're carrying on, aren't we?
Carrying on now.
Oh, what?
We've got to get to Milton Keynes. We've got to get to Wagamama. Let me show you where we are.
Alright.
Please be entering Milton Keynes, would you?
I know. I mean, this is the nicest approach to Milton Keynes that there ever was. Well, we're making headway through into Milton Keynes at the moment. We've just gone over an aqueduct which goes over some road, which will be interesting. Weren't quite expecting that. We haven't got our map book with us at the minute. But we're trying to find somewhere suitable to pull over and have something to eat. Right, we're going to pull up here for the night, the New Inn. Perfect.
Welcome, welcome. Open breakfast.
Oh, fantastic. Breakfast as well. Okay. That's got us written all over it, mate. Some of the Queen's biscuits here, Carol, on the go.
Oh, these Carol's biscuits.
Yeah, the Queen's ones.
Bless you, Carol.
Bridge 72. That's where we're ending up. Right, so we've moored up. I've put the cover on, not because it's raining, just because there's so much heat in the engine room. So we're going to bring our wet weather gear out here and kind of just, yeah, it's fantastic. There's so much warmth. You can see how the plank's already drying out a little bit now, or mostly. So it's, yeah, fantastic. Works really well. Right, so she's kind of locked up for an hour or two. Fire's on. Floor lamps are on. Cover's on. And Will and I are just going to cross that bridge there and go for a bite to eat. Weather's looking a bit of a mixed bag for tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah, but in fairness, mate, so was it today.
Yeah, it's true.
So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow for a bit more. Take care. Bye bye.